welcome, sir. Pleasure talking to you. Sir, just a couple of quick questions for you. Sir, first of all, I would like to ask you, uh, when it comes to yoga and the awareness of the youth in India, how do you think that's progressing, if it is?
The progress of awareness of yoga among youth is progressing in a very nice way, and to a large extent International Yoga Day is responsible for it. Event like us of today's Yoga Connect event, all this event inculcate a very strong sense of message in the youth that yoga is not something just for flexibility. That is what youth used to think 10 years back, 20 years back, that if you need to get healthy, you need to go to gym, you need to do strength training. Yoga is just for flexibility that old people do, when they can't do anything. But the perception is changing. Yoga for Life app is an example of that. We are a health and wellness app 100% based on yoga, only one of its kind in country right now, which is an app, a health app which is based on yoga only. We don't do a mix of things, Zumba, gym, strength training. We don't do anything. We are only and only based on yoga. And you will be surprised to know that almost like 30% of our user base is category whose age is between 16 to 25. So that says a lot, right? The data and the numbers don't lie. So the perception is changing, and a lot of it is because government is working a lot, institutions like CCRYN are working a lot, and we as a startups, I as a founder, have got this encouragement to put in my time and money and my resources in building tools which are around yoga. Because of this increased awareness. It's a complete cycle, right? If the awareness is not there, how will a founder get the confidence of building? So I started building Yoga for Life 5 years because I got that sense that awareness is increasing in the youth. Awareness is increasing not only in the youth, in the housewives. People typically in our India, females have a very hectic life. They are also working. They are also working at home. They are professional. They are now also balance has to be there. Now if they have to spend some money and spend time to take care of their health, for the middle class it is not at all possible. Yoga through a digital medium becomes the perfect fit there. So I'll say these are the two special cases that we have seen through our app itself. It's the first hand experience. I'm not talking of theoretical concepts. Understood. Think of a girl studying in an engineering college or in any college who is in a hostel, right?
Maybe 18 or
maybe 18 plus, 20 years old, who is studying in a college, living away from her home, and she starts seeing hormonal issues. Issues like her periods are not regular. Probably she'll not also talk to her mother because she'll think that she will get worried. Her mom will get worried. Now she's keeping everything to herself. A studying child does not have that kind of money that she can go to very posh, or a very posh setup. App like ours becomes very handful at a very minimal cost, like a cost of 2,000 rupees for a year. You can do yoga which can help you in healing your hormonal issues. So this is what is really keeping the Yoga for Life alive.
Actually all around the world, but it's a lot in India right now. What I would like to ask you is that when it comes to yoga, are there any special poses, any special kind of yoga that has to be practiced to tackle anxiety?
This is a very interesting question that you have brought up. Thank you. And I like the concept that you put it, that it is not only India's issue. Yes. It's a global issue. And I like to put it out to my audience, everyone who is watching us, that we are living in a very special age. Never in the history of humanity we had so many conveniences and so many technologies. Yes. Right? And despite that, we are also at the peak of the anxiety, right, that the humanity has ever faced. Yes. My grandmother was never as anxious as my mother, and my mother was never as anxious as my wife. Yes. And probably the newer generations will be even more. Yes. So that way. Now, what makes yoga special is that yoga is the only scientific exercising methodology. When I say exercising methodology, I am saying, let's say gym is an exercising methodology. Let's say calisthenics is an exercising methodology. Let's say Pilates is an exercising methodology. So I'm categorically saying that yoga is the only scientific exercising methodology that was devised by our rishis thousands of years ago, and they understood that if an exercising methodology has to be holistic, it has to take care of your mental and emotional health plus spiritual health that no one understands. Now going a level deeper, and because they understood the importance of mental and emotional health, what they did, first of all, whichever physical movement you do, there also you will see in yoga specific guidelines are how to do inhalation and exhalation with the asanas itself.
Right.
So even during the physical movements, the breathing is very intricately interwoven. You cannot distribute the two. That is first part. The second part is they devised a complete methodology for how to breathe so that the life vitality inside you increases. This specific part is called pranayam.
Yes.
And third part is dhyan, meditation. And the meditation part is one where you start seeing that what is the root cause of the anxiety, right? If the anxiety is there, there must be some root cause, right?
Yes.
If there is an effect, there will be the cause.
Of course.
Yoga teaches you to look at the cause so that you can remove it. So sometimes I start getting goosebumps that how can someone think of all these complex things 20,000 years ago, or probably I don't know what is the
Yes, sir,
timeline.
we don't know the time. Yes, sir.
But
it's very ancient.
It's very ancient.
pure also. It's a very
Yeah, and more than pure, it's very holistic.
holistic. Yes, it affects the mental, emotional, physical,
Spiritual health.
spiritual health. Yes.
And sees everything at one and yet sees everything differently also.
yes, sir.
So that's how yoga works and impacts mental anxiety issues.
Thank you so much, sir. Pleasure talking to you. Thank
Same
you, sir.
here, same here. Very
Thank you,
nice
sir.
speaking to you.
Thank you, sir.